Hi, everybody. This is Delana with the Cotton Home team at Virtual Properties Realty. And today's segment is about should I buy a home now? So let's get started. As a realtor, a common question that first-time home buyers have is should I buy a home now or should I wait? Well, let me tell you, that is an excellent question, especially as we have just come out of 2020 and are going into 2021. So it's the perfect time to take a look and analyze is it the best time for you to actually purchase a home? First and foremost, for buyers, that's actually a very good question, and there is no perfect answer because each individual situation is going to be totally different. So for some buyers, they may need to wait, while other buyers would be able to take a look at their financial situation and determine fairly easily if this is going to be the right time for them to purchase or not. So we're going to go over a few things that a home buyer should consider as they're making that decision on if this is the right time to purchase a home. So let's take a look a little bit about the housing market, especially here in Atlanta. The first thing you need to do when purchasing a home is to start working with a lender and make sure that you are credit ready, i.e. mortgage ready. The lender will take a look at your income along with your credit profile and all of your debts. Once they have that information, they will be able to let you know how much of a home you qualify for and if you qualify for one right now. Okay. One of the things you can talk to your lender about is down payment assistance programs that could be available if you meet the requirements as well. So going further, once you've been pre-approved, it would be time to take a look at the housing market and determine if there are homes that you like in your price range, and also determine if that's going to be a financial benefit for you to actually purchase. One of the things that many people do, especially if they are currently renting, that they take a look at what the home is going to cost them per month and compare that to how much they are paying in rent. And if the rent is more than what the cost of the home is going to be, then that could be a sound financial reason to go ahead and purchase your home. Another reason that it could be beneficial for purchasing a home now is that homeowners are finding that their property values continue to rise from December roughly of 2019 through November of 2020. There was approximately a 10% increase in property values across the state of Georgia. And we're finding, especially here in Gwinnett County, that home values continue to rise. And many homeowners see that happening across the Atlanta area, making this a good time for many buyers to go ahead and purchase their home. Now remember, real estate is just like any other type of investment in that the values can fluctuate. So in the market currently, home values continue to rise, and it has been an excellent time to go ahead and purchase your home. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the economic outlook and how it can affect home prices. Now, the state of the economy does play a role in the home values across the nation. Here in Georgia, the home values continue to rise. And that is a direct result of the economy being strong, which means lenders are lending money. We have interest rates that remain low, and that's at an all-time low, many times close to or below 3%. And sellers are selling, which makes it so it's typically a seller's market, especially here in Atlanta. Based on the current market situation that we have and the fact that interest rates are so low and it being a seller's market, many sellers are getting top dollar for their homes. Sometimes buyers are even going above list price for those properties. Now, on the flip side, in a weak economy, buyers can get a great price on homes because home values may tend to decline. And if you are a ready, willing, and able buyer in a weak economy, you can get some great deals. Now, let's take a look at interest rates. As I mentioned earlier, interest rates remain low. They're right around 3%, sometimes even lower for certain buyers. Now, that interest rate is very important because it's going to determine how much the buyer's monthly payment is. So the better your interest rate, i.e. lower, the better your mortgage payment is going to be. Now, over the years, interest rates have fluctuated, and currently, due to the economy, we are seeing rates remain low, and they're expected to remain low during 2021. So if you're looking to purchase, take advantage of the current interest rates that we have right now. As a buyer, you may be wondering, what's the best time of year to go ahead and purchase? Well, from the inventory level, springtime would be the best time to start looking, and that's because there are many more homes put on the market in the springtime than there are in any of the remaining 3 seasons. And not only does springtime bring the largest number of homes on the market, but buyers have a greater selection of homes and styles to actually choose from. So this makes it a wonderful time to go ahead and start looking for your home. Now, be aware, if you are a buyer that's looking for a home in the springtime and the inventory is greater, there's also going to be a lot more buyers potentially looking for those same homes. So as you go through the process, make sure that you have been pre-approved, you know what your dollar amounts are, and your realtor has gone over everything with you in terms of what to expect in a contract and going forward through the home purchase process. Because one thing that you don't want to do is to fall in love with a house and you not be ready, okay? Because even though that house is on the market today, if there are many other buyers looking at that same home, that home could go very quickly, especially in the lower price points. Now, let's talk a little bit about, are you financially ready to have a lender start taking a look at your credit and what they will actually look for? So a lender is going to take a look at your credit profile. They do a hard pull on your credit, and they will take a look at your income and your debts. They will also take a look at, do you have any items that are showing up on your credit profile, i.e. your credit reports, that have been disputed, if there's anything in collections. And they will go ahead and take a look at your tax returns for the past 2 years usually, and at least 2 months of your bank statements and the past 2 paycheck stubs. Sorry about that. And they'll compile all this information and determine what your credit worthiness is and if they would be able to issue a pre-approval letter at that time. Okay. Many times, if they can't issue a pre-approval, the lenders will go ahead and let you know what is causing the problem on your credit profile and be willing to work with you to improve your credit profile and become mortgage ready. Now, you may be wondering, what does your credit score need to be to become mortgage ready and receive a pre-approval? And that's going to depend on the lender. Some lenders can issue a pre-approval with a credit score of a 580 for a mortgage credit score. Your interest rates will be higher, and typically your down payment may even be higher. Okay. But when you hit a 640, you get a little bit of a better interest rate. And that's going to be the score that many lenders require in order to issue the pre-approval. And just note, the higher your credit score, the lower your interest rate. So that's going to tie back to what that monthly mortgage payment is going to be. Now, you may be wondering what type of mortgage programs are out there. So there are conventional loans. Typically, those have at least 3% down, but most times it's about 5% down for a conventional loan. Then you have your FHA loans, and those are backed by the federal government. Those loans have a minimum down payment of 3.5%. You also have your VA loans, and those are for veterans, okay? And a VA loan can cover up to 100% of your purchase price, depending on if you qualify. There are also USDA loans, and USDA loans are going to be property specific, and it's based on the area that that property is actually in. So if you are looking for a particular loan type, then you can always reach out to me and I can put you in touch with one of my great lenders, and they can let you know what type of loan would be best for you and your situation. Another key factor in determining if you are ready to purchase a home at this time is to determine if you're actually ready to stay in one place. And I bring that up because while home values continue to rise, there's no guarantee that a property's value will increase, because it's just like any other investment. So if you're not prepared to stay in the home for a number of years, maybe 5, 7, sometimes even longer, while that equity grows in your house, when you go to sell, you may not see the return that you were looking to see. So when you go to sell your home, there will be expenses. And one of the things that has to happen is that your existing mortgage would need to be paid off. The other thing is that you would be paying closing costs along with the commissions. Now, one thing that I do want to make sure that you as a buyer remember is that you would be going from a rental situation to being a homeowner. And as a homeowner, that is going to make it so you do have maintenance items on your property. When you were renting, your landlord would have taken care of any maintenance issues, but you as a homeowner would now be responsible for any maintenance items along with yard work. So thank you so much for joining me today on Should I Buy a Home Now? If you are interested in purchasing a home or have any questions on real estate in general, then please feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Delana Cotton, and I'm with the Cotton Home team at Virtual Properties Realty. My phone number is 678-250-3780. My email address is homes@delanacotton.com. That's HOMES at DELANACOTTON.com. And you can also text me if you wish at that same number. Have a great day, and thank you so much again for joining me. Remember, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye.